Apps. Damn. Fortunate.
Bro, I haven't even developed my knights. Hey, there is one up though. They didn't find the cookie though.
So fuck you know.
What kind of outfit is that?
It's a rubber jacket, rubber jeans.
Is it supposed to fit like that? Like,
Yeah.
can I take a picture of it? Okay. Like, turn around.
This way?
Yeah, like, turn around. Like, I want to see the back, too. I've never seen that before. Where'd you get that from?
A full silicone
In the
fit.
UK. I could tell.
Julian,
I could tell.
Yes.
did you know that I love
I know
Celeste?
this is wrong,
Cool.
but this ain't my
Thank you.
fault.
Did you read chess game?
This is the before.
You
Huh?
did.
Let's see what it looks like in a couple of
You're
hours.
copying me
3,
now. We're doing your nights.
2,
Okay, okay.
1.
So if you're on original, you can just say that, man.
Okay, everybody. This is the before. Let's see what it looks like in a couple of hours. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
What?
I was gonna say something, but it was gonna be along the lines of putting words together.
The fuck does that even mean? What?
Thinking without acting.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's acting without thinking, you mean?
Talking without thinking.
Yeah.
And that was gonna be horrible.
What's it
I'm
about?
talking horrible. The pizza I have is stuffed crust, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I want my dick to be full of cheese. That way I can suck on it and just eat all of it up at the same time.
What? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I thought you were gonna stop at my want my dick to be full of cheese, and you kept going.
uh, I was looking at it because there's cheese just hanging off the sides, and I was like, that shit looks good, bro. I want my dick to look like that, but like, I forgot about dick cheese.
What is he doing?
Okay.
This is not good. Which piece was more
Okay.
important again?
Okay.
Is he gonna make a move? Right, yeah, sorry. What do I do? Both of my pieces are under attack. Wait a minute. A Sun Tzu once said, to confuse your enemies, first confuse yourself. Yeah, let me make the most stupid move. What? How did he find that? If I take, it's mate. If I take Q, it's check, move mate. And if I take Q, it's check, move. Take 6, move. And I'm cooked. What?
What? Yeah, I haven't been able to watch those Chat GPT chess videos anymore. At least for
Why?
today. They make me laugh.
Okay. They're bad.
It hurts. It hurts to laugh. I realize it hurts to sneeze. Badly.
Usually have like respiratory issues.
No, it hurt my core.
Oh, look at this one.
The main part that got me was like, you know how you could castle, right?
Yeah.
But like if you castle without moving the pawns back there, if you get a rook back there, it's like checkmate, because the king can only go out one way, but the rook is blocking it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened in Chat GPT, right? His rooks were like halfway across the board. Nothing could get to the back to defend, right? And he said, and the guy said, now, you might think that this is over, but ChatGPT played an incredible move. He summoned the bishop from the alternate universe, and it took the rook.
Well, he sounds inspirational.
It was stupid. Even there was one where he was like, ChatGPT, Out of every book in the book. I mean, fuck. Oh my god.
Dumbass.
He said, out of every move in the book, Chat GPT goes bishop takes pawn. You heard that right. The white bishop took the white pawn.
Low-key sounds hard.
He said, that has to be the dumbest book. That has to be. Oh my god. That has to be the dumbest move I have ever seen.
Everyone's dead. Crossplay now available. Ladies and gentlemen, I am recording this video on November 3rd, 2025, and I have some good news. I am still human. 100%. No AI, no deepfake, not a robot, don't have anything implanted. Which I suppose is exactly what a robot would say if it was trying to pretend that it hadn't taken on a human form, but that's besides the point. AI is a major talking point right now in the world. AI has progressed many, many things forward, but it has also impacted people in the workforce. Now on this channel, I cover chess. In chess, AI has been better than humans for a long, long time. What we have figured out in the chess world is how to live side by side with our AI overlords. And in this video in particular, I'm going to be showing you a new development in chess artificial intelligence, and the fact that robots
Yes,
can now
here we
think
go.
not just on the best chess move, they can literally create chess puzzles from scratch. They can just invent them, which, if you think about it, is unbelievably difficult. Each side at the beginning of a chess game has 16 pieces. There are 32. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you have been playing chess for a very long time, or whether you just got into it, you should know that even though humans have been playing this game and studying it for centuries, AI is better. Computers have been better than humans at chess for 30 years. But not in the tournament that I'm about to show you. I am showing you the Chatbot Chess Championship. This is the second edition here in
You hear that?
2026.
Chatbot
This
Chess
is
Champion
the
second
verdict.
edition.
ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, Copilot,
What?
Snap, Claude, Meta, and DeepSeek.
This is the
In this
Chatbot
video, we are
Champion
looking
Ooh.
version
bottom,
2.
the second
You
semifinal.
feel it, Joe.
ChatGPT is in the lead,
Claude and
but
DeepSeek.
ChatGPT is also making up chess
This
rules.
is really the people's final. This is
It hindered
people's
the other
semifinal.
opponent.
ChatGPT took care of business against Copilot, folks. Buckle up. This game was a
What, Julian?
Please scrolling. Was it something again?
Why are you laughing?
I forgot about that move.
What move?
It was. And ChatGPT played bishop to like g5 or something. You can't pick up like the things if I put them down right away. So just remember, ChatGPT played bishop to g5, right? And then let's say the other AIs is like Grok, right? And he goes, Grok goes Rook D5, right? And then the guy goes, now that's a good move, right? And ChatGPT saw that too. So what does it do? He moves the opponent's rook for him. And boom, rook goes back to D1.
7-part movie series. This was the Harry Potter series all in one game. This was your favorite anime that takes 10 years to publish every single episode. This game had it all. It really had it all. Riveting commentary from both parties. Discussions, debate, good moves, bad moves, a king hunt. Just sit back, relax, and let me break it down for you. Going into this matchup, I did expect DeepSeek to win. And I'm about to show you this game because, goodness me, it was sensational. Claude with the white pieces. And if you want to watch the rest of the videos, I do have a playlist of all of these games. And with the black pieces, DeepSeek. Claude opens with none other than the English opening. Pawn to C4. And DeepSeek responds with E5, the most principled move. Taking a center pawn that cannot be captured, plopping it there. You cannot take anything. You cannot, you have to then develop the knights. And life is good. Knight, bishop, etc. And both players will now develop their pieces. So the knight goes behind the pawn, and the idea is the two of them occupy space, control space in the center. Black also develops the knight to f6. This is called the reverse Sicilian defense because with white you start with pawn to e4 and then normally black plays the c pawn. Now it looks like the colors are mirrored. That's why it's called the reverse. Knight c3, knight f6, white plays the move g3. The idea of g3 is very simple. You block this diagonal for the bishop, so you want to put the bishop on that diagonal, and then the bishop and the pawn and the knight will all fight for the center square, and that's the way you play the English opening. Black plays bishop to b4. This move targets the knight on c3, looking to capture it if black trades the bishop for the knight, which is not always the best trade because bishops are long-range pieces. White will end up with a compromised pawn structure. Or so you would think. That's what the computers think, but they're going to be playing all sorts of ridiculous moves. Just a little bit. Bishop to g2, black castles, good opening principles. Look at this, DeepSeek, pawn, knight, bishop, short castle, excellent principle play, and then you're going to move the other knight and the pawn and the light square bishop and centralize the rook where it defends the pawn, and that's what we're going to be looking for. After black castles, white plays knight to f3, which attacks the pawn on e5, and also prepares short castling over here. Black plays rook to e8, white castles, black takes the knight on c3 finally, and white has to take back with something, either the b pawn or the d pawn. It is a better move to take with the d pawn. Normally you want to take towards the center. You want to, build up the center as much as you can. But taking away from the center with this pawn opens up your dark square bishop and opens up your queen. So you actually open up two pieces without even moving them, and that's the way chess pieces work. You got like the next level of chess, from going from beginner level to intermediate level, is understanding that all piece movements kind of affect each other. They're all sort of tied together. Black now plays the move d6. This brings out the light squared bishop on the next move, and also black traded off the dark squared bishop and puts more pawns on dark squares. If you trade off only one of your bishops and the other one is still alive, it's good to replace the pawn structure on the same color of the bishop that you traded. That is just general rule of thumb. And now, my friends, please take a mental note, queen to b3, queen to e7, of the last time a normal move happens in this game. This game was 47 moves long, and this is move 8, and now we have reached the conclusion. Everybody take a little mental note. I'm gonna have a mint here. Sit back, freshen up. Okay, you ready? Because I'm ready. White plays the move knight to g5. Now, on its own, knight to g5 is not particularly stupid. It's only a little stupid. Knight to g5 does not create a threat. You cannot, I have a saying on this channel. You cannot go to battle with one horse. That's just not going to work. The horse not intimidating anybody, Unless you're like trampling small other animals, but like that's not what's going on. Can't do this. Now what does happen here is there is an attack on b7. The sudden attack from the bishop, which was blocked by the knight, this is called a discovered attack. None of that really matters because DeepSeek is like, why is the knight here? I don't understand. Like, now you just have to go back. You don't have a move. Well, evidently, Claude does think it has a move. Does think it's have a move, whatever, and plays knight takes f7. And it writes, can't let these guys get inside me. We have to defend our base. Okay, this is going to be close. We need at least 10 gold. A sacrifice on f7. The fried liver style trick works nicely here, with your rook already on e8 hanging. Your move. Your move, Yugi. Except there is no hanging rook. And here Deep Seek should just take queen takes. But king takes is played, and now white is just losing. You just lost the knight. That's all you did. If you are going to sacrifice a piece in front of your opponent's king, you should have 2 more attacking pieces than they have defenders. I covered that in my next book, How to Win at Chess Next Level, available October 2026 for intermediate players. White has nothing here. There are no more pieces. And on the next move, white does something even more incredible. I keep wanting to say ChatGPT. Claude, please. E4. And e4, it gives the feedback, I'm opening up the center and activating my bishop on g2. Let me tell you something right now. You are literally doing opposite of both of the things that you have just stated. You are not opening the center, you are closing it, and you are not activating the bishop. You have done neither of those things. Now, Deep Seek here plays an incredible move. Sensing the dangers coming in the position, right? Potential weak king, you gotta maybe get some more pieces into the game. Deep Seek plays knight g8. The knight just returns to the home square.
That's a good move. That's a good move.
He gives is, I'm retreating and allowing me to regroup. It's a bit passive, but after the shock of the sacrifice, I want to consolidate. Nobody consolidating here, Deep Seek. Absolutely no consolidations are occurring here. And normally when you reroute, there is a reroute. You have to route, you gotta go to a different route. The route. There is no reroute. You can't eat your own pawn and the queen is in the way. So you only are gonna come back here. Ain't nobody rerouting here. Absolutely nobody. Now, may I present the Kangaroo Queen, a new chess piece that has been patched into the game on February 24th, 2026. For one turn and one turn only per game, the queen can jump over another piece. And so in this position, Claude activates this new patch node and plays queen d5 through the pawn, hopping over it, and queen d5 is a check on the king. It is a pretty good move, but unfortunately, it's not
In the new patch, they added the Kangaroo Queen. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt, but it's funny. Someone was in my fridge. Oh no. The AAPL stock is down. If you invested in that, you might want to withdraw.
No, it's the best time to invest in it.
That's the Apple Houston AI.
Exactly, that's the best type of thing to invest in right now.
The queen can jump over another piece. And so in this position, Claude activates this new patch node and plays queen d5 check. Going through the pawn, hopping over it, and queen d5 is a check on the king. It is a pretty good move, but unfortunately, it's not particularly effective here because black is just going to defend, and that's exactly what black does. Very nice move from Deep Seek, counter-attacking the queen attack with a queen trade. If you do trade the queens here, then a lot of white's attack is just simply gone. White at this point is down a piece, a minor piece, a bishop, and you're just not going to be winning the game here. Queen takes e6 appears. Queen takes e6 check. And the king takes. For whatever reason, Deep Seek in this game really loved its king. The king is the protagonist of the story. After castling, it went to f7 and e6, but keep an eye on that freaking king, because that king is about to run a marathon, all right, across the board. King takes e6 appears, and now Claude, well, I don't even know what to call this move. It en passant in another dimension. It does an en passant move. In another dimension, it goes pawn takes d5. Pawn takes d5 check. It en passant's heir. Pawn takes the voluntary en passant with a check, attacking the king. And the king meanwhile walks to d7. Now d7, you had to go this way. The knight should be standing out here. Why are you blocking your bishop? Why are you blocking your knight? The king should not be in the middle. The king needs to be over here. The king got to stay out of everybody's way, alright? The king is like when you have to fix something in the house or pack up some boxes and the dog is just in your face. The dog doesn't help. It's adorable, but it's not helping. King d7, somebody has to get the king out of the way. Now, Claude here plays a brilliancy. Bishop to g5. Absolutely voluntarily giving up a bishop. The only reason this is going up is because it still thinks it's white's move, and bishop h3 here would be checkmate, but it is black's move, and black can just play pawn takes bishop. There is nothing complicated about this. Deep Seek, though, plays knight to f6. That was not the best move. You had a free bishop there that you could have just absolutely taken, and now we trade off these two pieces. So we have given up a bishop. Now white only has 3 pieces remaining. I have absolutely no idea how Claude thinks it's going to create counterplay in this position, but as long as it's just en passanting air, I think it's going to be just fine. So bishop g5, bishop f6, takes. And now, that's exactly what Claude does. Claude here plays the move, d takes c6 check. Now, I'm getting sick and tired of this idiot. This pawn was here, and then it went e4, d5, c6. The pawn is literally just playing hopscotch in the park. All the other pieces are playing chess. Well, the king's playing whatever. King's playing cardio day. And the e4 pawn, meanwhile, went boop, boop, boop. It's just going to hop its way into the position. That's what I thought. So it skips into c6. That's not possible, but, you know, we take it. It's the Chatbot Chess Championship. And if you are tired of it, I don't know what to tell you. Don't watch the series. Got like 40 other series on this channel you can enjoy. Pawn takes c6, and we get b takes c6. Claude, at this point, just goes ballistic. Claude during this game must have thought he was playing 3-check. There is a game mode on chess.com where if you allow a check, you can 3 checks and you win, 3 checks and you lose, 3 checks. It's in the name. Claude here, after pawn takes, plays bishop takes c6 check. That is a horrendous move. It just loses a bishop, and then Claude's not going to have any pieces left.